Well, hello everybody. I hope you're doing well. This is a special edition because as you can see, there's two of us and it's not on Zoom. We're sitting right here in my living room. So I have a pretty beautiful woman sitting right here and I'm going to ask her to go ahead and introduce herself to us.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Auntie EGBE, for having me on your show.
Pleasure.
My name is Marilyn Obenson. I'm the owner and CEO of LYN'MORE Essentials.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And you're here because you can see, I'm sure you've noticed already, all of this is laden right here in front of us. So before you talk about the CEO part of things, just who are you? How would you describe yourself?
Oh, um, well, a young African woman who is growing. I'm a mother of three beautiful kids. I'm a wife to a handsome, nice young man.
I can attest to that, and I can attest to the children too.
I'm a nurse and a friend, a sister, and much more. I have a passion for nursing. I like to care for people. So I am a hospice nurse. I do help people at end of life. And I do have a passion now for making skincare products and candles. That's my new passion, and I'm enjoying it. That's really much about me.
Right. So how did the nurse get to this point? How did the nurse get to this point? I'm trying to figure out how you got to here because I know that professional side of you, I know the family side of you.
Yeah.
But here you are with candles and beauty products and stuff. How did you get to this point?
Yeah, the story of how I started this is a depression story that turned into something, blossomed into something beautiful. So a few years ago, end of 2020 and beginning of 2021, I lost two really dear people to me. So I was very depressed. So from January to maybe about April, I was clinically depressed.
Wow.
So I had, you know what depression is. Depression is when your mind, your mood, it's a mental disease, disorder, where you have like feelings of you're down, you have mood swings, hopelessness, worthlessness, and and it can even get to thoughts of suicide. So at that point in my life, I did get to that point of suicide. So sometime in March, I attempted suicide. I had a plan. I got in my car one day at 3 a.m. and I looked at my kids. I said, okay, I'm going to go do this because my mind was controlling all my moves. Exactly. So I get into my car with my keys and my car would not stop.
That's good for you.
It is. I sat in there for about an hour. I cried and I said, there's probably a reason why this is happening. I can't go and execute this plan that I've been planning for a month now. So I got back into my house. I sat in my garage for an hour. I cried and I talked to God. And I mean, I hated God. I got to a point where I didn't want to believe. I had a lot of guilt for a lot of things that I could not answer. So I went into my house that day. I went and looked at my husband. I went upstairs, looked at my kids. They were all sleeping. And I told myself I was going to fight this person in my brain that's telling me to do all these bad things. So I decided to make a change. I woke up the next day. I said, this is me. I'm going to start this journey. I cut off all my hair. I had sister locks. I cut them off. And I said, I'm going to start afresh.
New beginnings.
New beginnings. I started doing therapy. I did therapy for about 2 months. I would say it helped a little bit, but my therapist told me I was giving her therapy. So we had to stop. And then I finally went back to work. And I started slowly doing things that really helped me to heal. That's where these candles and skincare products came from. So I started doing a lot of meditation. In my house, when you walk in, I have a table, a console table with all my people who have passed. And I always light a candle in front of their pictures. And lighting it and just looking at it flicker, it was helping my mind. I was just talking to them and trying to tell them to help me to heal. And also to just get my mindset to be positive. So I started doing a lot of that, and then I just started doing a lot of self-care. So I did a lot of bubble baths, a lot of pampering. I go to the spa, I have massages. I do anything that kind of makes me not get to that dark place. So in doing all of that, I was healing. I was becoming better. I went for months. My daughter can attest. I never cooked in my house. I barely even took them out. I barely went out of the house. I sat on the same spot on my couch. I didn't care if I looked good, if I showered. It did not matter, because that's what depression does. It takes over your mind. So in my healing journey, this came about, and I'm like, I sat on my couch one day in 2022. I'm like, if this is helping me with my depression and helping me heal,
Right.
maybe it can help somebody else. So
Somebody
I started watching videos on how to make candles on my spare time, and I'm like, let me try. So I bought a bunch of stuff to demo, and it worked. And I'm like, wow. I can do something. So I decided now that I was going to do something in memory of these people whom I love so much. So my brand is called LYN'MORE Essentials. My name is Lynn. People call me Lynn.
Right.
And the more behind all my products stands for something.
Right.
So as you can see,
yes,
like right here, we have, it says sophomore.
sophomore.
The M-O is for my late mom. Her name is Mary Olga. I just took the first letters. And Regina is my late aunt who passed away. Those are
were very...
Those are my two mothers, the people who raised me. So I'm like, they were nurturing, they were loving, they were caring, and they liked to pamper themselves. So I'm like, if I'm going to do something that is going to promote self-care and pampering and relaxation, maybe I'll do the candles with the skincare, because I want you to have that full package of zen, tranquility. So that's how I started coming up with names. So I thought about different things. I was like, okay, you know, when you talk about live, love, and laugh, those are the those are the things people
signs everywhere.
Yes, those are the things people want to live by.
Right.
So I'm like, well, I think I'm gonna name these things live, love, and laugh. The candles. So
this is the candle right here.
So this is one of the candles. This is the Laugh More.
Okay.
And I have inspirational messages. I have on each one. I'll put like this one says
laugh out loud. Let me see what this one says.
This let love lead.
Okay.
And that's the love candle. And then we have the live candle, which says live your best life.
That's what it does say, live your best life. So for people who are not maybe familiar with it, let me just go ahead and open. Yeah, that you see right there.
Real lavender in it. And
and there's cannot smell it through
there's a story behind this candle.
Wow.
So because I was a Live More candle, I decided to pick scents of places where memories that I wanted to relieve. Okay. So 4 resorts that I've been to in the world, I took the scents that, you know, when you walk into a resort, there's that smell that hits you.
Correct.
I picked 4 resorts that I've been to, and I like the smell, and I combined them to give me the Live More candle. Because I wanted to relieve memories. I wanted to live your best life, explore, but relieve those good memories. Stay happy.
That you cherish.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's the story behind that one. This one is Laugh More. I have glitter in it. It's a all different kind of scents. This is different from that. This is more tropical, more calming, vanillas, and
yes, a lot of people can see from there there's a sparkle in there. The other one had a little lavender thing in there. This one has a sparkle in there. You can tell that a lot of thought has been put into it.
Yes. So when people open this candle, before even looking, I look at their face, they smile.
But this
laugh
is
out.
Yes.
So I wanted people to be able to, as you're living, make sure you're laughing, because laughter is spirit to the soul. You have to keep laughing.
It's not me you have to tell that to at all.
I know. So I laugh a lot. I laugh a lot.
Yes.
So that's what that Laugh More candle is. And then the love candle, if you open it, is different from...
Is it this one right here?
Yes.
This one.
It has a little pink tinge in it.
Yes, it does.
And there's a live rose in it. As you can see, I have a dry rose.
That stuck there. So unique.
Yes. And when people see pink, they think of love, Valentine's. So that is more rosy, more blossoms. And I made it pink just because I wanted it to reflect love, you know, red or pink. And just to, you know, if you live, you laugh, you have to love. If you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else.
Correct.
So I just put let love lead, because that is what we need in the world today, is love. Love for one another.
Finally, these things are not really about, this is not a candle. It's not really a candle. It is a message. It is a whole package in there.
Yes.
In fact, I would hate to even, this is the kind of candle I might buy and never light.
Right.
Or light it for 2 seconds and turn it off and then use my other little candles. Because it carries so much with it. It is well thought out. There is a message behind it all.
Yes.
And I'm really so proud of you for doing that. If I just we're going to have a different other show, I can tell.
No problem.
This one was about the candles and these products, but you have said so much that I just had to fight to keep quiet. Just shut up and let you speak.
Yes.
Because there's so much there. First of all, the whole idea of depression. What do you mean depression? We Africans, we're not depressed. Though.
Yes.
You just stop there bad fashion and
I know.
And just go.
It's something that is very silent in our community, and it's killing people.
Yeah. And then if you don't have an understanding husband and family, like you said,
yes.
you're not cooking. You're not doing, I mean, I bet pack and go.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. And then it's a mystery still. We don't understand exactly how it feels. Yeah. Like we keep on, most of us are still the snap out of it kind of people. Yeah. Stop it, please.
I know.
And we don't realize that it is, when you say clinical depression,
yes.
it's a very different thing.
Oh, yes.
Your mindset is totally different. So I am so glad that you got out of that, because we would never have seen this. And the other thing that I was going to say is, you have done well with, they say, make use of the thing that has happened to you, make good use of it.
Turn your lemons into lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so no waste your suffer.
Yes.
If you've gone through something, number one, you prevent others from going through the same thing, and you show others a way out, a viable way out.
Yes.
Because nobody looking at you there's no way they can put LYN and depression in the same sentence.
I know.
Never, not one day. So people should know it's not a thing for some stranger person out of there. That is the emotional side. But now let's look at the business side of things.
Yeah.
So let's talk cost, prices, how to get them,
sure,
what they do and stuff.
So I do have I registered the business in October of last year.
Okay.
2023. So
it's a year old.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a registered business. I do have a website. I'm also on social media, on Instagram and Facebook as LYN'MORE Essentials.
Okay.
And
so let's make sure that we're spelling it right. LYN'MORE Essentials is LYNMORE, and then Essentials like we know it.
Yes.
So that would be the one long word, Essentials.
Yes.
.com?
.com, yes.
Okay.
And another unique thing I didn't mention about the candles is I have a message section on all my candles. It can be optional if you want to. Some people don't want to, but the reason I put a message on there is because when I light a candle, I have a reason to. I have an intention. If I'm remembering somebody who was passed, I want to be able to write it there, so as it burns, I remember that person.
Right.
Also, it's also good for gifting.
Right.
So there are people who call me and say, Marilyn, I want you to send a gift to my friend. It's her birthday. Can you include a message? So I can go on here and write a message to that person. The message that they give you to write, and then you ship it to them. So if you're lighting the candle, when you look at it, you remember that this is somebody sent me this, somebody cares about me. Or even if you're lighting it for yourself, if today's your birthday, you wanna let your light shine. Because my motto is be the light, bring the light, and share the light. Glow wherever you go. So I want people to be able to love themselves so much that you can also light a candle for yourself. Right. So if you're sitting in your bathtub and it's your self-care day and light your candle, you can have a message: LYN, you're awesome. LYN, you're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're strong. As it burns, you're reminded that those things are you. Are true about you. You're affirming to those things about you. And when you affirm to the things that you want to be, they do come to fruition. They do. So that is, I just wanted to add that little plus to that. Definitely. And I don't know if people took this is what she's talking about. This little square right here is paper that's stuck to the thing, and you can actually write on. Yes. And you're talking about that. Oh, we have to have a different show altogether. Because the people there, this is the Domestic Violence Abuse Month. Yes. Those words that you just said there, there's some people who need to hear them, say, look at it, because they live in a home or an environment where nobody tells them that. Not only do they not tell them that, they tell them the opposite of that. You're worth nothing, and all of that stuff of the thing. Who would, if I kicked you out of this house, who would pick your height, who would marry you? Yeah. All that kind of thing. So there is that too. The whole self-care thing, the whole inspiration thing. That's part of this too, but I see some other things here too. Yes, they're not candles. So yes, so I do have other products. So this one is called the LYN'MORE. Okay. So this is just essential oils, with a little bit of shimmer. So I've suffered from skin acne and eczema my life, and my kids suffer from eczema. And it's always hard to find products that help because things dry out your skin. Right. So I'm like, okay, if I'm making candles and I'm trying to do self-care, how about I do something that benefits people's skin without alcohol? Right. So I started I tried out different things and they worked. I've been experimental. You are pretty much a chemist. So This is a body oil, and on there it has glycerin, jojoba oil, argan oil, vitamin E, and sweet almond oil. So I combine those oils and then I put a body glitter. So we can try them. I can put it on your hand. So body glitter is just because people want, when they go out, they want to have a little bit of shimmer.
Right.
So you're not only getting the hydration from these oils.
You're shining along with it.
You're shining along with it.
You come on in the, and it smells good.
And it's very small.
I tell you.
This is a cashmere, a soft cashmere scent.
Right.
And you can put more. We just had a dab and you see the difference.
Look at it. Yes. I don't know what my skin, I'm really, the melanin too is just getting in the way there. But I can see it. It's there. It's glittering. It is smooth.
Yes.
It feels good. It feels good and it smells good.
And people, it's funny. People ask me sometimes, Marilyn, if you're doing skincare, is it only for people who are light skinned? I'm like, no. These products don't have anything in there like that would cause you like bleaching.
Alter your skin.
It has stuff that will bring out your natural body complexion, your natural skin tone. So it's for all skin types. I have customers who are African American, Caucasian, Chinese. It doesn't matter. It's for everybody. For kids. There are kids who steal this from their mom's dresses and use it because they like glitter. And I'm coming up with a kids line without glitter. And it can stay on until tomorrow if you decide to shower and take it or wash it off. So I just decided to do something that is travel size. This is 2 ounces. You can put it in your bag. You can travel with it. You can put it in your purse if you're going to a party. You want to freshen up.
So this is the amount. Sorry, not to cut over. Just making sure this is the amount that can go through the airport without
TSA without being beeped. So it was intentional.
Yes,
to do it at 2 ounces. And a little bit goes a long way. So this can last you. I slather it all over myself. So I make it so I can always afford it. But it can last you up to 6 months. Wow. So when I was doing this, I decided, okay, if I'm doing this for women, why don't I do it for men? Because men do suffer from all these things women suffer from.
Yes.
So they also need hydration. So I decided to do a men's line. Okay. So this is also Glow More. It's called Beau Homme. And it's the same oils that are in the cashmere glaze
that are in
here, just without shimmer. Correct. And then I have a different scent because of course it's a man.
Right.
So I have a musky scent for men, and this is also 2 ounces.
I'm good. Can I open and just kind of smell?
Oh yeah, please open it. Yes. It's very different from that. Very different. It's masculine. Yes,
it is masculine. Yes. Yep. And it's funny how the husband has something in there that has this kind of. Immediately I smelled it. Funny thing about scents and smells. They bring memories, instant memories. We talk about tunes, you hear a song, and it places you somewhere. But smells more than anything else.
Yes. And it's funny because the scent that I have in this Glow More is a scent that my late aunt, Regina, I used to smell on her. Right. And I could not figure out what that smell was. But I finally did. And I decided, okay, I will include that in my body because I'm remembering her, but yet I'm trying to inspire somebody. Right. So I'm remembering her, but then it smells good. It feels good. I
don't know about other people, and they say people grieve differently and all, but I'm very much like that. It's not running away from the thing that will fix it. It is confronting it and living in it. Yes. That helps me. That obviously helps you. Yes. So you make the thing, you sit there and smell. If you have to cry, go ahead and cry. Oh, yeah. Cry it out, get it off your chest. But to sit down and act like it didn't happen, not acknowledge it, I've never seen that help anybody. Yeah. So when you do what you're doing there, and instead help their memory, their legacy thrive, their memory stay fresh and alive, I cannot think of anything better. If I were not here today, I'd want somebody to do that for me.
Yes, I hope they're smiling now.
I am guaranteed, I'm pretty sure that they are. Really proud of you. And we see a good reason why that plan did not have to work. God forbid, as they say, Tofia.
Yes, Tofia.
God forbid.
Yes.
So now let's talk about. Would you want to share with what the things would cost?
Sure.
You have an idea.
So the candles are this size is $30.
Okay.
And then the oils are $15.
So both are the same price, the guys and the girls.
And the guys and the girls, and all the scrubs are $10.
Okay.
And then this is my newest
Explain to somebody who might not know what a scrub is.
Okay, I'm gonna open them and you smell them and everything. This is my newest product. It's called Soft More. It's a body butter.
This is lemon.
It's a lemon vanilla whipped body butter.
Some of these things you sort of, I'll just say that I may eat it.
You will eat it.
I may actually eat it.
Actually, go ahead and smell it.
Oh my gosh.
It smells like a lemon cake.
Like a lemon cake.
And I want you to
ice cream flavored something. It is like
this is yours. So
like
you
food.
can go ahead and take your hand and
goodness.
put
It's
it on
mine.
your yes.
Oh, lucky
Put
me.
it on your hand. It's made with real African shea butter, mango butter, vitamin
Look at
E.
it, look at it, look at it. Gone is my dry skin.
I know.
Goodbye.
And sweet almond oil. So I whip them. I whip them together because to change the consistency. You know, real African shea butter is strong.
Right.
It hardens up.
Right.
So when you whip it, it makes everything mix together and makes it soft and makes it nice and nurturing for the body.
But you know what I have to ask you right there, even though I'm interrupting,
Yes.
is, okay, you whip, so how much time do you sit down to do to get like,
So, I know it's funny because I use this as my relaxation. So I go to my factory, which I've constructed.
I was going to ask.
I've constructed my garage into my factory, and my husband is just getting around it, and he's just accepting it.
Right.
So I did that, and I have my machines. I have my machines set up that I use to whip. I have my pouring machines. My kids do help me and label.
Right.
You know, they help sometimes, and we clean
Which
up
is
and
good for
label,
them.
which is good. I'm trying to teach them. This is a
The
legacy.
value,
It's not just something that will stay after I'm gone. I want you guys to maintain this.
Correct.
Because this is our family legacy.
It's not about just that I'm trying to just make a penny here. Of course, it should pay off.
Yes.
But it's not a matter of just making a penny there. There is symbolism to it. There's a lot
Yes.
of significance to it.
Yes.
Oh
So
my
and
goodness.
I'm actually working on the men's one because I have people who call me and say their husbands are using this and using all their oils. So please make one for the men so they can leave mine.
their own alone.
So I actually just demoed it this week.
Okay.
So it's gonna be out in a couple of weeks on the LYN'MORE shop, so men can have their own scent.
All right. So if we went to the website
In 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks, it will be available for purchase there.
And this
Okay.
is $25. And this can last you a little bit goes a long way. It can last you up to
I
2
just
months.
took a little. See, I just did that to my finger. This is it right here, still there.
Yes.
This is still shiny over
Yeah.
here. I'm going to not want to take a shower tonight at all.
Please do.
I have my glitter here. I have this one right here.
You're gonna be all pampered.
I want to just sit down there and wait till time to go to church tomorrow.
And that's okay. And that is what self-care is, right? So when you sit at home and light your candle, or you sit in your bathtub, you use your body scrub, you come out, you massage your body, you lay in your bed, you feel good.
I feel good.
So that's the whole purpose of my products, is to make people, is self-care, self-love, and relaxation, something that a lot of us don't do. We don't relax. America is busy.
Yes.
Everybody's on the
America,
go.
America is busy, and then we come from a culture where that would be called laziness.
Yes.
You're lazy.
Oh yeah, you're lazy.
Somebody's
Why-
mother-in-law coming and see you. You're sitting there taking
Yes.
a scrub in the bath. Which kind of person might be
Yes.
married? I'm so. You should be
Yes.
pass.
Yes,
Pass
I
was the
know.
word that we used. You should be busy doing cookie, doing this one, which nobody has said is the wrong. You should not do, but they're saying take time, so you
Yes.
don't burn out.
Take time, because if you don't relax your mind and your brain, you put your body in stress mode.
Correct.
Your cortisol goes up. Then what happens? You start to fall sick.
Correct.
You start to break down in different aspects.
Correct.
You can't focus in your job and different things that you're doing. You
Right.
can't really focus your mind. So promoting wellness and relaxation and self-care is something that I think people should really take seriously.
Yes.
And it helped me in many ways. So I'm just trying to, I hope that this helps somebody. It's helping a lot of people. I get a
really
lot of
sure it will.
messages.
You came to our staff thing that we had here in June,
Yes.
and had a little table there, and I saw people were there picking and looking at things and stuff.
Yes.
And after they said, "Oh, that was a wonderful thing that you had these ladies there,
Yes.
especially you, and you had the little bags for them, and they purchased things and stuff." So it's a thing that I made up my mind even right then. I had to come and bring you here to talk about things, so more people get to know
Yes.
about it.
Yes.
And all of these are reasonably priced, especially when you consider what they do.
Yes.
This is because what you go spend money on pizza, so and so thing, eat it, and it's gone down the you know where.
Yes.
That's not going to help you. This is going to actually go a long way
Yes.
if you get them for yourself, if you gift them to somebody.
Yes.
There's some gifts that tell people that you put some thought into it,
Yeah.
as opposed to everybody can buy a Hallmark card, everybody can just buy chocolates, just get it at the counter thing and give it. But this one says you thought about me and took the
You're
time to get-
intentional.
Correct.
Yeah.
Keep going though.
Okay, so I do have body scrubs. I have 3 at the moment. I have one that's going to be coming out soon, before Christmas. And I made them colorful because people are attracted to nice colors.
Right.
So when you see, you're like, oh, I want to smell that.
Right.
So I
That's
have
what I'm looking at. Yeah, waiting for you.
I have 3 scents. It's called the Touch More.
Uh-huh.
And this one is the tropical mango vanilla scrub.
I said it. I said, let me not say that, then I'm wrong.
Yes.
But it's just looking there, like I can see from the color that this is mango.
Yes.
About to happen.
And in here, I just use essential oils and sugar. And I whip them up and I bottle them. The reason I don't put the preservative that I use in this, because people ask me, how do you preserve them? Vitamin E is a natural preservative. So I use that in all my products because I don't want to put all the chemicals. When I sit and read the labels on the things that we put on our skin, it's ridiculous. Right. So I decided to just keep it simple. Things that you can grab from, even like from a local farmer's market. You can grab stuff, essential oils, things that is easy and accessible, but yet good for your skin. So this one is different. It's a mango scent, mango vanilla. There are people.
All of them smell
Your bathroom will smell.
Shake.
And actually, I will go wash my hands, but it's a way where you can just pick it up.
Yes.
You can wash, and I encourage
the scrubby.
People, yes.
The scrubbiness of it. Oh, this is a show where
we're gonna go wash our hands.
Yes.
And I encourage people to exfoliate at least 3 to 4 times a week, or if it's too much, once a week. You can make a self-care day.
It just feels the scrub. It's like, okay, go sit in that bathtub.
Yes, and what this does is it takes off the dead skin. And people who suffer from eczema, exfoliation is very important. You're taking off that dead skin.
Correct.
But yet you're hydrating. So I don't put any soap. The scrubs that have soap consistency. I don't put any soap,
rinse out.
anything in it because it will dry out. So I use just oils because I want that hydration. You're taking off the dead skin, you're opening your pores, but you're keeping it hydrated. So that was the whole purpose of this one. So everyone uses the scrubs in my house. And there are people who like this so much that they say they use it on their faces, helping with their acne. And I'm like, okay, yay.
That was not the original purpose, but definitely that is what are the perks of it.
So let me go rinse my hands.
You can go do that right there. Well, let me shut the thing right there real quick. Go rinse it. That's the good thing about doing this setup. We're right at home here.
And you can come and rinse.
Good for you to come on back so we don't stay here with nobody here.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you get back, go rinse mine too. But we can keep talking though. Even though you're hearing the thing out there. So that is this. So no soap. That's this.
It's just oils and sugar.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you just rinse off and you're good to go.
And you're good to go.
Dry yourself off and you're good to go.
So I say people should shower first with their soap.
Because the original dirt.
And then you scrub and you rinse. That way you're not taking out. If you use the soap after, then you're taking out. Yes, you're drying out. Yes. So I want you to use it. I encourage people to use it after they've used soap.
Yes.
That way you can leave those oils in your body and that hydration stays.
Yes.
So it's something that
the smell.
It will stay on for a little bit. And some people say that when they shower, they use this, they use the body butter, they're good.
They're good to go.
So our second scrub is
lavender looking something.
It's called Lavender Bliss Relaxing Scrub. So it's very different from this one. This one has actual lavender essential oil in it, and all the other oils that I mentioned, and everything is on the label. And this QR code will take you directly to the website. Okay,
so the way you're running out,
you can just go ahead and reorder. Ooh, so this is different.
This is real self-care with high tech.
I want you to smell that one.
Let me smell it first.
That's lavender.
Yes. You can actually get the things, and then you know what I'm thinking about that match candle and the thing that the things that go actually get a scent, get a line of things.
Yes, and then this is for the men.
I could tell it's the darker looking one.
Yes, this is for men. It's called Touch More Bow Men's Scrub.
Okay.
And this one, of course, smells like a man. And I did add poppy seeds to it because poppy seeds also help as a natural exfoliant.
And you can see the seeds in there.
And they actually help with collagen. They maintain collagen in your body. So it's like a little, you're getting everything plus a little extra.
Wow.
So, I'm like, if we women scrub, men too can scrub.
Men too.
Yeah. They also need the relaxation and the self-care.
Right.
So
I tell you, anything you say makes me say you have to come up with another show, because that's no. The thought generally is like, no, man pikin, man pikin. They don't,
yeah.
they don't have emotions.
Oh.
They don't feel sad. You're just all that, which they do feel all of those things,
yes.
and then they don't even have the permission
to do it,
to leave it out, to show it out, because they'll say you're weak.
I know, and I promote. I tell my young like couples. I'm like, you guys can have a self-care night where you guys use your scrubs. You're promoting self-care for each other. Correct. So you're not thinking only about yourself.
Right.
You're thinking about this other person. Maybe there's things that are bothering them. Maybe a relaxation will help that. Right. So it's not just for women.
Right.
You know, I encourage men to take time, relax, and zen, because they also go through a lot of mental issues.
They do.
So
they do.
When people hear self-care, they think women.
Women, yes.
But no, it really isn't. So moving on, this one is a lip scrub.
Okay.
So this one actually was inspired by my daughter, Mia. And when we're doing this self-care stuff, she was like, Mommy.
Do you want to come and show?
Yeah, come, Mia.
Come. There you are, say hello. So
that's Mia.
That's Mia, pretty Mia.
So she was like, Mommy, we're doing all these scrubs. I think we should do a lip scrub. And we called it Lushmore.
Oh.
We called it Lushmore. And their age, they're into skincare these days. And they're always doing skincare stuff. And she was like, let's try a lip scrub. And I'm like, so what are we going to do, put in this lip scrub? She gave me all the ingredients. She was like, okay.
It is her production.
Yes, it's hers. So if you go to my website, you will see that this was inspired by her. And it has...
What does it smell? What does this one smell
that like? Actually smells like strawberry lemonade. Okay. Yes. And I seal everything. Everything comes sealed, and that's edible. So the ingredients in there, because when you're scrubbing your lips, it can get in your mouth, so it won't harm you.
Correct.
So everything that's in there. So there are people actually say they lick their lips when they're done exfoliating instead of wiping it off. And that's okay, because there's nothing in there that will harm you.
Right.
So the main ingredient in that one is peppermint and castor oil, because peppermint helps as a lip plumper. It also takes off that dead skin, but it makes your lips feel rejuvenated.
Right.
So
especially now with the winter coming.
Yeah, so that we pair it up with a lip oil. So that is a lip scrub. So sometimes people they call me and say, I want a lip set. So I'll give them the lip scrub and the lip oil. Right. So this is the lip oil. It's called Lushmore lip oil.
Right.
And
is it glossy?
It's glossy, but it's not heavy.
Right.
So you know how lip glosses are thick?
Yes.
This is very light, because it's not just a gloss base, but it's also those oils that help to rejuvenate whatever you scrub it off and then you rejuvenate.
Okay.
So it's
there they
peppermint, and I kept it clear just because I wanted it to be natural. I wanted it to be basic.
Right. So it's not if you put any lipstick or anything on, it's just clear.
And I encourage people, use this at night before you go to bed, because you're done with your day. You've had all those lip stuff. When you finish your bath at night, do your lip scrub, put your lip oil, and go to bed. When you wake up, your lips are different. They feel different, because then you've cleansed everything that you've put on. All these matte lipsticks that we have on, they do have harming effects to the lips. Right. So now take it off with the lip scrub. Rejuvenate it with the lip oil. Wake up in the morning, and then you can start all over again.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and these are $5 each.
Wow. The right back in there. And this one back in its packet too there.
Yes.
This is amazing. You have a full-blown industry going on here.
I'm trying.
Actually, all this is for your patient's sake, I won't say quit your job. Not only for your patient's sake, the kind of job you do, I would say, look, that is a very special job to have. You're just a special person.
Thank you.
You really are. Because the hospice thing is...
It's not easy, but
no, it's not.
The way I look at it is, we're all going to go one day.
Yeah.
But if you go, do you want to make sure that you took care of yourself to the best way possible?
Exactly.
We're not in control of our lives, right?
Correct.
It's in the hands of the man up there.
Right.
But then you want to make sure that you live your best life, so that when that time comes,
you're going with
little
or no regrets.
Yes. Little or no
and that
regrets.
those last moments for you are made the most comfortable possible, not in misery, in agony. Even if there is that agony, because maybe physically there is agony, you find solace and comfort in other things. So I know you're a fabulous nurse. You're also an amazing person, and you're a wonderful entrepreneur that we can see.
I'm trying. It's funny because, tying down to my hospice nursing, I have a friend whose mom just passed a couple of days ago. May her soul rest in peace. And while she was going through hospice, I gifted her one of these. And she was like, Marilyn, You don't even understand. Every day when she put this on her mom on her dying bed, she said her mom was so relaxed, and she was just thanking me. She was like, "This, she's always gonna buy this because she saw how it relaxed her mom on her last days." And I'm like, okay, what a good way. I mean, you're exiting the world, but you're still relaxed.
There's something. Yes.
So it's amazing to know that, you know, even at the end, everybody still likes that relaxed comfort feel.
Correct.
So
this is just awesome. I've already, we have to figure out when you come back to talk about many other things.
No
but
problem.
we wanted to make this kind of on the short and sweet side.
Yes.
Sweet, pun intended, because this is sweet over here.
Yes.
So I have my gift right here, but trust me, I'm going to make my own order. I'm going to take a good look. I know I'm going to get the candle. I don't want her to hear it. I'm going to, okay, for my daughter, she's going to already watch this and know.
Yes.
She's going to have to make her pick. We're going to go to the website. And so can we order
definitely.
straight from there?
Sure, you can. So in Charlotte, there are people who order and I ship to them.
Right.
There are people who order and they want to stop by and pick it up. It's whatever your preference is, because people are busy.
Right.
I do ship anywhere.
All right.
Even if you're in
Yeah,
Charlotte,
right, in
and
Charlotte,
you're
yeah.
like,
No,
I can't drive down because I'm busy, I will ship it to you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to take my time and look at them all.
No problem.
And see what it is that I like. Because I like, for me, I like pretty much everything.
And that's
I like
okay.
that.
So
Pretty
what
much
people do
everything,
is
yes.
they buy and then they try and they pick their favorites.
Correct.
And then they maintain those ones. And I do have more things coming up. I mean, in the holiday season, I'm intending to have a Christmas scent candle.
Right.
The Joy More. That's going to be the name. And,
obvious, great choice of name.
Yes. So I'm working on it and on the thoughts in my head now, but I know that it's going to happen before Christmas.
Good. So you know what to look forward to. So please let's not forget. Let's actually remind people where they're supposed to go to get this. It's LYN'MORE, LYN'MORE Essentials with an S there.com.
Yes.
And if you go on Facebook, go find her out there. Instagram, she's out there too. So
Yes.
make sure that you pamper yourself,
Yes.
you gift somebody else, and then you learn from her story.
Yes.
About taking
care of yourself.
Yeah. So either you don't get to where she got to start with, or if you're on the brink heading in that direction, that you know how to get yourself out of there.
Yes, definitely.
So I cannot thank you enough for coming and talking to my audience. Thank you so much. And I wish you really the very best with this whole stuff and with you as a person.
Thank you so much.
It's a big old hug.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, dear.
Yes, thank you so much.
We're proud of you. Okay. Oh, no. You see,
We're still recording. Okay.
I think we're still recording.
Oh, good.
Go right ahead. Yes.
So this one is LYN'MORE diffuser drops.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people ask and they're like, what is a diffuser? I will show you what a diffuser is. A cold water diffuser. So this is just a group of about 5 different scents, essential oils that are relaxing to the body. It's very concentrated, so 2 drops goes a long way.
You're dropping it into what?
You put it into Mia, bring the diffuser. Just unplug it. And a cold water diffuser, you put water in it, and you put a couple of these drops. You know, our African foods are strong. If you cook, sometimes you can just put this and let it, cleanse the air.
You should have come in here earlier. You would have believed, but it is that candle warmer thing that helped to fix this house.
So this is a cold water diffuser. There's so many different kinds. You can find them on Amazon in the store. You just put water in it.
So let me just see that's water drip. Yeah. That's water.
You put a couple of drops of this.
The drops will go in the water,
and then you turn it on, and then it just gives a mist in the air. I wish you had gone over there to smell it, but you can smell. You can open it and smell it. It's very concentrated, because
that's why you should not put a lot, just the drops.
And some people slather it on, and they want that the strong smell. It's
trying
up
to chase
to what you want.
Yeah, before the guests come.
Yes, it's what you want, your preference.
Yes, when the guests come.
Thank you, Mama.
Everything.
So this one is $15. This is one of my top sellers, and it's also available on the website. Yes.
Okay.
And as things get, as I grow, and things will come up, more things will come up. I just
ideas,
and they just keep coming, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
That is the good thing, because when you do that way, there is a need, and then you supply. Your supply is tailored to the need.
Yes.
You see, like you said, hey, Christmas is coming. Do this. This one says, my husband said this, so you make it.
Yes.
So that's
It's growing.
Economics class 101 about demand and supply.
Yes.
You find out that people are demanding something, you supply it, as opposed to you just thinking some crazy thing, thought and putting it out there, and you didn't think about who will want to buy this thing,
Yes.
what are they going to be using it for.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is going to be around a long time.
Thank you so much.
I know that.
Thank you so much for
Thank you for
having
coming
me.
all the way to my home. My
I
home is
know.
blessed.
Oh my goodness, you have a beautiful home.
Thank you. My home is
Yes.
blessed. It's going to smell even nicer now after this, when we actually get the candle and so to get it. And then have one for my room too. There are days we just go, you're stressed, you come back.
Yes.
I teach, you come back. The kids have been all over the
I
place.
know.
It's
not
too
easy.
cold in the room or it's too warm in the room. You come back out here and you're just stressed. Just take a deep breath, calm down.
Yes.
Meditate, like you said, for those of us that are believing, praying people, and then have this to just help you feel, to just calm down, relax,
Yes.
so you're not burned out.
Focus,
Because-
body, spirit, and soul.
Correct.
Yes.
All three need to be nurtured.
Yes.
All right,
Thank
my
you
dear.
so much.
Okay,
Thanks
then.
for having me.
No, you're very welcome. So thank you everybody for listening, for watching. Check it out. Check
Thank
it out.
you.
All right.